It's been more than a year since the GBI's Gang Task Force settled into their downtown Macon headquarters. Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Frank Malloy.
And I'm Lori Johnson. This afternoon, the GBI, Attorney General, and more state and local leaders held a conference to give updates about their anti-gang efforts in Macon. Cecily Stout joins us in studio to tell us more.
That's right, Frank Lori. In April of last year, the GBI made a former transportation building their new home for the Middle Georgia Gang Task Force. Today, they decided to talk about what they've been up to the last year.
From the time that myself and the mayor first sat down and said we need to create a partnership here in Macon and Bibb County, the partnership just started to build.
That collaboration has built its way into their downtown headquarters. And since the move, GBI Director Chris Hosey says they've initiated more than 200 gang-related cases. Those cases include acts of homicide, aggravated assault, narcotics, and more. Director Hosey said working out of Macon has allowed the GBI to focus on narcotics in this region.
Has reinitiated our responsibility of addressing the narcotics trade in Macon and Middle Georgia, which is one of the main sources of funding for gangs across this state.
Director Hosey says they seized more than $1.5 million in narcotics, removed 72 weapons from the streets, and made 158 arrests throughout central Georgia. Sheriff David Davis says having the task force working the region could help with criminal investigations.
Make a case that we're investigating here in Macon even stronger. They may be doing wrong here in Macon, may also be doing wrong in other cities, and we can just kind of sort of put that all together in one package for prosecution.
Attorney General Chris Carr announced more additions.
We are expanding our footprint to Macon and Middle Georgia with a new prosecutor and investigator that will be based right here in Bibb County.
Dominique Johnson is the program manager for Project Hero Cure Violence Macon. He says it's helpful to have the task force because they share the same mission of reducing violence.
We welcome any help. I mean, our motto deals with the individuals at hand. And so I think anything is good, you know, as long as the violence is going down, the numbers are down.
Macon Mayor Lester Miller played a part in getting the task force to come to Macon. A year later, he says he's not surprised by the work the task force has done and wants families to know this plan is heading in the right direction.
Like I said last year, help is on the way. Help has arrived, and we're working together as one team, and they can continue to look at this as being a great effort forward to make sure they're living a safer community.
At the conference, Senator John Kennedy said there's an estimated 1,500 gangs in Georgia, and 60% of violent crime is gang-related. Back to you.
Thank you, Cecily. Director Hosey says also announced that GBI will open another gang task force location, this time in Columbus, because of the success they've had in central Georgia.
New information.